Hello friends, this is Professor A.K. Sheikh working as Assistant Professor and Head of Mechanical Engineering Department at N.B. Navle Sinhagad College of Engineering, Solapur. I have 12 years of teaching experience and I have completed my ME Mechanical in Design Engineering. So today's topic is problem on band brake. So let us go to the statement of the problem. A band brake acts on 3/4 of circumference of a drum of 450 mm diameter which is key to the shaft. The band brake provides a braking torque of 225 Newton meters. One end of the band is attached to a fulcrum pin of the lever and the other end to a pin 100 mm from the fulcrum. So here this 100 mm is the distance equal to B in our problem. If the operating force is applied at 500 mm from the fulcrum, this distance 500 mm is the distance of the operating force from the fulcrum. In our case it is L and the coefficient of friction is 0.25. Find the operating force when the drum rotates in the anti-clockwise direction and clockwise direction. So let us write down the given data. So we have diameter 450 mm, so radius will be 225 millimeters and in meters it will be 0.225. Braking torque is given, that is 225 Newton meters. Further B 100 mm and L 500 mm. Mu, that is coefficient of friction, is 0.25. We have to find operating force for clockwise and anti-clockwise rotation of the drum. So first we will go to the angle of wrap, that is the angle covered by the band on the circumference. So here it is given in terms of 3/4 of circumference. We know that circumference is equal to 360 degrees. So we calculate the angle of wrap equal to 270 degrees. And as we require the value in radians, we convert these 270 degrees into radians. That will be 4.713 radians. So next let us analyze the diagrams before we proceed with the solution. So this B is 100 mm and L is 500 mm, that is given in the problem. So the only difference for clockwise and anti-clockwise analysis is that for clockwise rotation the tight side will be on the BM side, that is the right side, and slack side will be on the left side. And in case of anti-clockwise rotation the tight side will be on the left side, that is OL side, and slack side will be on the BM side, that is right side of the drum. So that is about the diagrams, and further we will require these diagrams when we are going to take the movements. So we know that for band brakes the ratio of the tensions T1 divided by T2 is equal to e raised to mu theta. So here we substitute value of mu and theta in radians. So we get T1 upon T2 equal to 3.25 or T1 equal to 3.25 T2. So now we know that braking torque equal to T1 minus T2 multiplied by R. So braking torque is given in the problem and radius is also given in the problem. So we will use this relation to establish one more equation in terms of T1 T2, so that we can substitute value of T1 in terms of T2 to get the values for T1 and T2. So let us proceed further. 225 equal to T1 minus T2 multiplied by 0.225. Here torque is in Newton meters, hence radius is in meters. So we have this T1 minus T2 equal to 1000 newtons, and if we substitute the value from this equation 1, so we can calculate easily T2, it comes to be 444 newtons, and further T1 comes to be 1444 newtons. So for clockwise rotation, taking moments about fulcrum O. So if we consider this clockwise rotation and point O, so this T2 passes through point O. Therefore, moment due to this T2 will be equal to 0. So T1 will be producing clockwise moment and P will be producing anti-clockwise moment. Therefore, P into L will be equal to T1 into B. So we know this value of T1, B is given in the problem, L is given in the problem. So only unknown here is operating force P. By substituting all the values, we can find out the operating force. It comes to be 288.8 newtons in case of clockwise rotation of drum. And for anti-clockwise, again we are going to take moments. Here T1 passes through O, therefore moment due to T1 becomes 0. And T2 produces clockwise moment and P produces anti-clockwise moment. So here we know value of T2, we know value of B, we have L. So unknown force here is operating force. We can calculate it by substituting the known values, and hence we get the value of operating force P as 88.8 newtons in case of anti-clockwise rotation.